Hello and welcome to the show, Interpack TV Day 3. It's Interpack 2026 here live from Düsseldorf, the hotspot of the global process and packaging industry in these days. Thank you very much for joining us once again and talking about innovations, huge topic here on the exhibition ground. Of course, we have to talk about startups, we have to talk about new, fresh ideas. And now I'm very delighted to welcome Kaie Kaas. She's the co-founder of KIUD, a company from Estonia.
Hello, nice to be here.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. And today, now we're talking about textile cardboard, right? So just explain in your own words, what's the idea behind textile cardboard?
Yes, thank you very much for inviting us here. And what we do, we take the textile waste that is coming from textile industry. There are a lot of it. The little side stream, the little cutoffs that nobody uses, they go for landfilling and incineration, and it's a huge problem. So we take that raw material and use it as a raw material for packaging. And this is very good material as textile. When you fiberize it and you heat press it, it interlocks the fibers and you get strong, rigid sheets. And from those strong, rigid sheets, you can make durable packaging, either boxes or also before the boxes, we can make the bags as well. But the main idea of those boxes is that they are more durable than cardboard, so you can reuse them. You can reuse those boxes 20 times. We have tested it in the market. And I can tell you the little simple thing, what makes a huge difference is that with textile cardboard, you can put the plastic tapes, paper tapes, shipping labels into the boxes, and they stick very well. And you can ship with those boxes, like I have here, put some shipping label. And if you remove them, you can try. So nothing happens with the boxes. So that's, but with the cardboard, when you put a lot of tapes, and you remove, you destroy the cardboard.
Of course.
So that's, I'm showing the tapes here that, they are actually reusable. So 2 points, we use the waste material and we make durable, reusable packaging, and it's also recyclable. And
without using chemicals, right?
Yes.
So how does this work? How can you just explain the process?
Yes, I can explain. What the material we are using is mainly polycotton, and the big percentage of the material is polyester. And that's why we don't have to add another binder or glue or adhesive, because when you heat press the polyester, it melts and it acts like a binder. So it interlocks all the blended fibers. And it makes these rigid sheets.
But just take a step back, because I would like to know what are the biggest challenges when introducing reusable packaging materials into existing supply chains?
That's the good question, because our clients, when we are introducing our packaging, say, yes, that's a very good idea, but how can I reuse the packaging? That's the main question. And that's why what we have discovered, the hottest sector for us is technology. So let's see, in addition to waste materials, the resale and rental of devices is growing. It's a big trend that, for example, people are trading in their old mobile phones. Companies are buying back their laptops or tablets. And this is where the reusability really makes sense. So, for example, this is the box for returning the mobile phones. So there is a special system inside. I will show you. I will remove the tape. So you see there is a special system inside, and then on this other box, there is also a mobile phone inside. So there is this pocket where you can insert your old mobile, and there is this sleeve holding it safely. and there is instructions. You can put the labels.
Yeah.
And people are sending this back to the company, to the warehouse, to the refurbishment center.
Okay.
So the mobile phones will be removed, boxes will be assessed quickly, and they are coming in a really good color, so the dust doesn't show, the dust doesn't stick.
Yeah.
So, and they go back in bulk to the company warehouse, and they're going to be sent to the next customer who trades in or his old mobile phone. So we are now in the market and mainly serving telecom companies who have those circular services for mobile phones as a device as a service for laptops, tablets, and also for TV set-top boxes and routers. So this has been our main target. But another sector is spirits and cosmetic companies who like to introduce special gift boxes.
Oh, okay.
So then the idea is that they are using our material, and for very specific information, they are using sleeves around this packaging. So they are promoting the idea, for example, if the customer receives a champagne box in a textile box, and there is a sleeve around the box, then the customer can remove the sleeve and re-gift the same box with another bottle of champagne to somebody else.
So let me say it's the sustainability in the packaging as a message.
Yes,
right?
as a message.
It's a message.
And our clients, they really like the idea that they also can introduce this idea how to reuse packaging. But in a technology sector, it's like no-brainer because the customer receives the package and he or she has to send something back. He knows that. And there has to be this circular logistical circle with certain touch points so the package can fit into existing logistical system. Okay,
I see. Well, reusability requires not only material innovation, as you did, but also, let's say, a change in the behavior.
Yes.
So, regarding the customers. So, how do you see brands and customers adapting to circular packaging models?
Yeah. That's
difficult question, sorry.
Yeah, that's the good one and the difficult one. And when we started, mine and our co-founders' background is from fashion and textile industry. So we really hoped that the fashion industry will be the first forerunners of this kind of packaging. But this hasn't been the reality.
Okay.
So
but it can still come. It can come.
It takes time,
okay.
But fashion and also very premium and luxury accessories and these kinds of industry, they are very demanding in terms of branding. And in our case, they always ask that, can I change the color? I need my branding. Yes, you can print on that in our packaging on different colors, but we cannot change so easily the color of, and we don't want to coat it with cover it with any chemical coatings or anything, because that's the idea.
Yeah, of course.
We use the waste material and we call it as an effect, not the defect. That it is not so even, the color.
Actually, it's your DNA.
Yes.
Do not use.
Yes, and as we want to recycle this, we don't want to cover it with anything. So fashion has been a little bit slower, but we know it's coming. It's coming, and we're really fascinated about the technology sector because what these guys care is the functionality. And we have been testing this packaging with all sorts of tests that the device is moving from point A to point B safely, with all the drop tests, the vibration, the humidity, high temperatures, everything. So they really care about the functionality and also the impact.
Okay. I think the impact is the key topic.
Yes.
You can communicate that.
Yes, because technology companies, most of them, and telecommunication companies, they want to become CO2 neutral companies. Some of them have said they want to become zero waste companies. So, and definitely reusable packaging helps them to reduce waste, packaging waste. Because like I introduced, instead of using single-use boxes each time, so they can reuse the same box.
Yeah. I think you said 20 times?
Yes, 20 times.
20 times, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, textile waste is one of the world's largest unused material streams. So how much untapped potential do you see in turning this waste into, let's say, packaging material?
We see huge potential, and in our vision and mission, the textile waste should be the next, like, generic or traditional material in the packaging world like we have now. Paper, plastic, glass, metal, and textile should be next to it next. So because the mountains of textile waste are growing in all the places of the world. So this is just unused, abundant stream.
Yeah, unused material stream. That's well, let's say it's lost.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's lost.
Yeah.
Landfilling.
Landfilling and incineration, and sending to the third world countries, destroying the nature there. So why we do that? We need to allow this material into the market, and maybe from the challenges side, what we have seen is that it's not that easy to bring new material into the world of very traditional materials. So in Europe, I think the main challenge is that we tend to over-regulate everything, and we also set very high rules and standards for new materials already from the beginning. But when you innovate, when you bring something into the market, there are no like certificates ready for our material, or we don't fit into all the boxes and the rules. So we need to be more open and let those innovators like us, and there are more of us doing innovative materials, become to the market and let us pilot, and also maybe a little bit fail and iterate and improve our materials. But if we set the high barriers already from the beginning, so it's very hard to become into the market. So that's why I really hope for the more openness.
Perfection kills execution.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Well, that's the point. But if you could change one thing about today's packaging industry to accelerate circular innovation, what would it be?
One thing.
One thing. Well, it could, let's say, it can be the mindset, it can be a breakthrough, let's say, of ideas. Yeah.
Just first of all, I think big companies, corporates, brands, they need to remove this barrier in their mind that reusability is not doable.
Yes. Yes.
You just have to think. When we have very good examples that we have talked with some telecommunication company and introduced our mobile phone boxes, and they said, we don't have those services.
Yeah.
And we keep talking about this, and suddenly they were like, oh, what about TV setup boxes? What about rotors? They are circulating at least 3 or 5 times during their lifetime. Oh my God, it is actually doable. So those because you just have to think how, because in many companies they have internal logistics, even in fashion, in accessories, they have some central warehouses, some small hubs, they have retail shops. Things are going back and forth. So think how, not to throw away everything, but just to little bit reorganize things.
Yeah. But this only happens by communication.
Yes.
So you have to talk to each other.
Yes. And to be open for a little change.
A little change.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I think it's a great idea. I wish you a very successful Interpack 2026. Thank you for joining us today and bringing us this great idea.
Yes, thank you. Happy to be here. Very great show. Thank you.
Thank you. Great Interpack, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching once again Interpack TV. It's Saturday, and we'll be right back. Thank you very much.